Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video, I'm going to do the final Gate of Fate for Zerida, which is called Elegy of Demon Blood. And before I start it, I am going to just equip up my Zerida. So I believe her equipment is currently on Narm. So let me just remove that set of equipment from Narm and then toss it onto Zerida. Really, what the main thing to be said about it is there's a level 50 Bloody Melody, giving 107 attack and plus 10% attack. And Judge's Talisman, level 50, plus 75 attack, plus 4% attack, plus 15% crit. The other items, you know, whatever. This one does give plus 5% attack though on the Monkey King's vest. And then this one gives 7 attack and 14% hit points. So there we go. So, with the setup on Zerida complete, let's begin her last Gate of Fate. And you can see, I already got the 3-star clear as well as all the feats on it, but I'm just doing this battle for demonstration purposes. So I have to kill 4 enemies within 5 turns, win within 10 rounds, and reduce Chaos Clone's hit points by 50% in 9 turns. So here we go, let's begin. I'm going to skip this the storyline section because you guys can go through it when you guys are playing. But it's a good story. I have to say, I did enjoy the story here. So the only character you deploy is Zerida, which is why her gear is rather important. On my Zerida, because I only have the single class mastery in her demon class as Chaos Chosen, so the skills are pretty much preset, right? There's no real change I can do. Obliterate, Killing Blow, the only change I could make is Bloodbath, or rather than replace Bloodbath with Smoke, but I'm not going to. So, yeah, let's begin. Just going to skip the dialogue. Although I did enjoy this dialogue, I don't want to spoil it for you guys. Alright. Alright, so here we go. So, in order for this fight to finish quickly, I'm going to push ahead as aggressively as I can. Which means I'm going to use Zerida to attack right from the start. So she's going to move up and use Killing Blow. As a level 60, fighting against level 45s, it's no problem for her to kill them quickly. So you can see I'm taking barely any damage and just crushing these skeletons. So let's move up again and take down another one. Even just one enemy, he was going to suicide itself. So there we go. In 2 turns, the enemies, the first 4 have been killed. So I'm just going to skip this chatter, because I don't want to spoil the story. You guys can enjoy it when you play through it. I have to say, this was one of the ones that I really did enjoy. It was quite cute, I have to say. So here we go. Alright, so after you kill up those first 4, and preferably you kill them off very quickly like I did, you're just fighting against a whole bunch of additional enemies. And Hand of Hell is used on Zerida, which locks her out of the fight. Right, she can't move for 2 turns. So I guess she can just stand here and end her turn. And for killing them, what I'm going to do is I'm going to back off at the start. Okay? That way I can kind of conserve my characters initially. So I'm just going to get them grouped up. So that I can sprint them. So sprint, which is on the flying Matthew, has a 3 range, right? So it means if I put here 1, 2, 3, it should affect this one right there. So I'm just setting them all up into sprint range, like so. The only one that's not affected is the Cavalry Matthew, but that was planned. So there we are. Now, time to engage. Let's have Zerida faction buff first, because she still can't move right now. And everyone else will focus on taking down the important targets. So, which means these two, really. So let's see. Why don't I move Matthew up and Wind Whisper to stay? That way, I can move this one up and attack, right? They all currently have the sprint buff where they're immune to quite a few debuffs. So let's have this Matthew use Snipe to take down their Quaya, or not. Let's take this one, I guess, and do a range attack on Groove. And then these two can finish them off. So, 2 down. Turn 5. Let's move Zerida up. Wow, Zerida has extreme movement right now. So let's start pushing forward aggressively. Let's place this Matthew right here and do a range attack with Air Slash on Bozo. This one's the first one to move because of the attack command skill. Next. So, using the melee attackers against the range attackers. And using the range attackers against the melee attackers. Let's get this one down, I suppose, and take out Rag. And this one will melee attack, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it's worth it. Even though it's silenced, it will do a regular melee attack on Geiger. And then finally, let's send Zerida down to finish off Bozo. And she can keep moving forward, can't she? Well, yeah. Because I want to get into range of chaos as fast as I can now. There we go. All the enemies have been killed. It's round 6, and I just have these last 2 feats to grab, which would be reduce the Chaos Clone hit points by 50% in 9 turns and win the battle within 10. So let's rush forward. This one though, we'll wait until silence wears off. I'll just end turn here. Actually, I think it's fair to just wait outside of range initially. Because that way they can also heal up a bit before they get into combat. Alright, good enough. So turn 7. Time to get everyone into range, right? So to do that, let's have this Matthew sprint once more. Won't get into combat directly initially, but the sprint will help get everyone else into range. So there we go. Sprint. And now everyone else can attack. So let's start off with moving up this melee Matthew because of, again, attack command. Next is this ranged Matthew and Zerida. So let's send Zerida forward and have her use her attack skill, Killing Blow. And that right there already knocks the Chaos Clone below 50% hit points with one attack. And then finally we can move Matthew up, activate aim, and snipe. And that will kill off Chaos Clone. So that's the reason why I didn't do a video on this previously, because if you have a powerful Zerida, this becomes ridiculously easy. If you don't have a powerful Zerida, you know, and you're just relying on the Matthews, it's much tougher. So, but nonetheless, here is one way to clear it very easily, and that's relying on a powerful Zerida. Thanks for watching, everyone. And on that note, Nitro out.